Welcome back, everybody. Today on 5-Minute Tones, we're taking a look at the Friedman BE amp models on the FM3. I'm playing my 2002 Les Paul, which has some custom Martin A. Smith PAF clones in it. And at the moment, I have Friedman BE V1 dialed up with the LT TV Mix 2 cabinet that I made. You can download this from the Axchange website. All I've done is set the low cut to 80 Hertz. There's nothing else going on in the preamp section. So let's get straight into it with this BE V1. I like to just raise the input drive a little bit, drop the bass again a little bit, and season to taste with treble and presence. I like this amp to be really bright and aggressive, so I've got the treble and presence at 6, and it sounds like this. Fantastic. Now, there's one tweak that I like to make with all of these different BE models, and we will take a look at all of them, is in the power amp section, the negative feedback value. So what the negative feedback is kind of going to do is control the low end response. And at the moment, there is just a little bit too much low end for what I would go for if I was going to chuck this into a mix. So what I like to do is take the negative feedback and just lower it down to 6 or 7. Let's try 7. This is such a great high gain amp, and that's about all I do there is set the EQ to taste, and I like to drop that negative feedback just a little bit. Now, if you have been digging around through the amp models, you would have noticed several different Friedman BE models, and what I've done is on the different channels of the amp block in the FM3, I've assigned all of those different BE models to channel A, B, C, and D. And if I change over to scene 2, it's going to change my channel. It's not changing anything else. I've got the same settings in there, the same little negative feedback tweak, and now we can have a listen to Friedman BE V2. So this to me is kind of a little bit tighter in the low end. It's got a little bit more of that plexi DNA in it, whereas the V1 to me sounds like a modded JCM 800. Let's go to scene 3 because I have the Friedman BE C45 model there, which sounds like this. That one is a little bit kind of chunkier in the low end, which if you look in the preamp section, you notice the low cut frequency is at 91 Hertz, whereas with something like the V1 and V2 models, that's quite high. That might seem extreme, but because it's in the preamp section, what it's doing is filtering out excess low end from the guitar. So it's actually going to sound a bit tighter. Then on channel D and on scene 4, I have the straight up Friedman BE model. This is an older model based around a Marsha amplifier, and from what I understand, some of the component values were different. Again, same settings, same negative feedback tweak. Sounds like this. That one's got a kind of squishier overall feel, so they all sound really, really similar though. So what I would recommend is find your favorite settings on any of these models and then put them all into the same models and then just pick the one that you like the feel of when you're playing the best. On scene 5, 6, 7, and 8, what I'm doing is I have got a control switch assigned to the input boost. So when I go to these other scenes, it's going to activate the boost. So let's hear, for example, I really liked V2. We'll hear V2 with no boost and then with a boost. That just takes it right over the top, and if you want to put some delay on and solo with that, it is joy. So what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to show off. This guitar is quite bright and quite snappy. I'll grab my PRS and drop C just to finish off. I know we've already kind of hit the 5-minute mark, but a darker guitar generally is going to sound, a little bit different with these. So let's compare this guitar with my PRS and a drop tuning. You can hear changing the guitar radically changes the end result there. I would probably go for V2 with this, and I'd probably lean towards using the boost with this particular guitar. If I was going to move over to an even brighter guitar like a Strat, I would probably actually get in there and add a little bit more bass and mid-range and maybe play with the treble and presence. But otherwise, if you just want a straight up great rock or hard rock guitar tone, it's hard to go past these Friedman BE models. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.